And welcome back everyone to Night Some Developments, and this is actually part 5 of my 2025 FPS tutorial series. In the previous 4 videos we ended up with 2 view models, a simple weapon switching system, an aim down sight system, and a simple weapon sway system. But in this tutorial we're actually going to start off the shooting system. Basically what we're going to go over today is simple UI in the bottom left corner that's reactive to your view models. We're going to go over simple animation for both of your view models. As you can see, when I fire, there's a simple shoot animation, and obviously custom sound for both view models. It's a super easy tutorial that is provided with all of the code, all of the files. All you have to do is just download and then learn from it. Basically, we're not going to go over damage in this video just because I wanted to spend more time explaining exactly how the system works so you guys actually learn and understand instead of just copy and pasting. But yeah, super easy and super fast tutorial. Let's get into the video. And we're gonna go ahead and start off by just simply adding a HUD menu to our game, which is just a simple UI that will display the name of the gun that's currently equipped, the current ammo, the max ammo, and the fire mode. So in order to add that, you could make a custom one, but I actually made one for you guys, so we'll just import it for the tutorial and I'll explain how it works. So if you go into the description below this video and click a link to this Discord, my Discord server, under FPS 2025 video 5 shooting UI anim sound, you should see this HUD.rbxm file, and you guys will have a lot more files because you'll have like the file, a bunch of code. And the reason actually that I have one right now is because I'll add them as I actually do the tutorial. So as the video goes on, there'll just be randomly more files appearing here. So for now, you're going to find wherever it says HUD.rbxm, click download, and then you're going to go back to the game, open up your files, and you should see this file that you just downloaded. Take it, just simply drop it into the middle, and then you should see it pop up right here. What you're going to do is you're going to take it and you're going to drag it under the starter GUI. And then you should see this appear right here, right? I'll quickly go over how to edit it if you wanted to. Basically, you have ammo, fire mode, and gun name. Under ammo, you also have max ammo and slash, which is pretty obvious what those are. This is the ammo, slash, and this is the max ammo. And then you have like stuff like fire mode, which will also be changing as we swap through view models with different modes. And then gun name is pretty self-explanatory. So whatever gun you have, you would just write it down there. And I'll quickly go over how you could edit these. So for example, I want to edit gun name. Obviously, you could just take it and drag it to make it bigger or smaller. And then like you can change the border color, background color. You can change like the fonts and stuff. You could change the style to like bold, the font. Once again, text size, whatever. The only thing I would highly recommend doing is make sure your text is scaled, which will basically just resize the text as the frame changes. Now, if you weren't paying attention, very important, go to plugins. I will link this in the description below this video as well. Get this plugin, it's free, and I'm not sure if it comes standard, but whatever. Auto scale light, basically, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to where you see HUD, select, hold shift, and you're gonna select ammo, max ammo, slash, fire mode, and gun name. And then in plugins, wherever you see this auto scale, you're gonna first click the blue button, right? And then you're gonna click scale position, and you're gonna scale size. Then you're gonna close it and click the red button. Now, basically what you just did is you added constraints, and then for obviously size and stuff conversions, and you should see a UI aspect ratio constraint appear right here as well. What that does is, for example, somebody on a phone plays your game, the text will automatically resize itself to match the overall ratio, or you can also like change to like tablets or stuff or whatever. So the reason we're doing this is obviously when you release your game, you don't want the text to remain this size on a smaller screen, which will literally cover like half of your screen. So that just looks a lot better. So now you're done with HUD. So you can go ahead and close starter GUI for now. And then what you're going to do is we're actually going to add a couple of animations to our view model since we're working on shooting in this video. And then there won't be damage just yet because we're getting there. In this video, we're going to go over when you click shoot, the gun will animate shooting, and then it'll have a sound basically. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take these two view models. So this right here and then this right here, and these are old, so you can go ahead and quickly delete them. You don't need those no more. Go to replicated storage, view models, go ahead, select, duplicate, and take the duplicates, put them into workspace. And then you should have your current, this is the most current and functional view models. You know these work. So first we're going to do the AR. You're going to quickly go to the AR, right? Make sure you only have this AR selected. Click the little plus sign, type animation or something like that. And then you're going to add a animation controller. So click this and you should see it just goes down here. And then you can close it and just do the same thing for the pistol. So plus icon, animation controller. What this allows you to do is to actually animate your view model when it's rigged. If you don't add this, you won't be able to animate your view models. So let's make a quick, simple animation. I'm not gonna go too in detail about it, but we'll just try and go as fast as possible to save time. So select your view model. We'll do the rifle first. Go to in the avatar tab, you have animation editor. Click that, and then you should see this pop up down here. And then you're going to click your view model that you want to animate, and then kind of just make it comfortable for yourself here. You see this? Okay, let's actually name it. Let's name it, I don't know, rifle for now. Let's just do rifle. You see the name of your view model down here. Click this little plus icon and click add all body. This will just add every single component of your rifle to the animating software. Now I like to animate from this side since it allows me to see the bolt. So I'm not gonna go too detailed, but we'll just make a simple animation. I'd skip 2 of these dashes, so move the line first. Then you're going to click main. And then you're also going to select, hold control on your keyboard. And you're going to select the arms. So you're going to go left arm and then right arm. Now you're going to just move them back. Oh, make sure your move and rotation constraints are off. Go ahead and move it back. Not too much, but where you think it looks good. I think that's about fine. And also I would sometimes if you have a weapon with a bolt, you do want to move that back a little bit. So I'll take the bolt as well. And I'll just drag it right about there, right? Now, since it's a super simple animation and it's not detailed at all, I'm also going to just simply go back here, copy the very first step, move 2 lines, click paste. So what you got now is a simple, as you can see, shooting animation. It's not like amazing, but this is just a tutorial, so you can make it custom or better, and we will probably go over that a little bit later. But for a shooting animation, I think this is fine. And then you can also check how it looks by using the camera locker plugin. So plug in camera locker and just click play. Let's make it a little bit more like back, because I don't think it's enough. So here, start with the main always. Just drag it a little bit more back, so just a little more recoil. Okay, good enough, right? Now click the little 3 dots down here. Oh, you can also right click in the animation area, and then you can go to easing styles, and then I'll add bounce. Basically what that will, make sure you have everything selected. Here, bounce. Basically what it does is it just makes the model a little bit more bouncy. Click the 3 dots, publish to Roblox. And then you should see under RBX NM saves appear with this Troy Defense CR and then a Rifle NM right here. So I call it just Rifle click save. Very important, make sure you copy this ID. If you don't, it'll be kind of hard to find it later. So copy that, close, and you can actually close the animation. Go to your module scripts, which is in replicated storage right here, and then you have your settings. So I'll open up the rifle first, and then I'm just doing this to save it for later. Do 2 slashes and then paste in the ID that you copied. We're just doing this to not lose the ID after we actually code the animation. Now we're just gonna quickly do the same exact thing but for the pistol. So go here, select avatar, animation, and then if you for some reason have that locked in, just select this one. Same thing, I'm gonna call it, let's call it Glock 19. It doesn't really matter. Whoa. Misspelled that. Cool, Glock 19. Again, plus icon, add all body. And you're gonna click main. Oh wait, don't forget to move that first. So move it to 2, select main, left arm, right arm, reposition to where you like it, and then we're just going to do the same exact thing. Drag it back. I think that's good. And then also, since I kind of want it to look good a little bit at least, I'll take the slide as well. So take the slide and then just drag it, I don't know, that much maybe a little more, kind of to just see that mag down there. Cool. Now we're gonna go to again, copy this, paste it in, and see what that looks like. That is really, really fast. But let's just see how it looks from the player's perspective. Here, plug in camera locker. Okay, good for this tutorial, right? Once again, I'll just take it and then make it bounce. Play. Okay, good enough. Publish to Roblox. Don't change anything. Copy the ID. Close. Close. That goes the camera locker. Go to the pistol settings. Once again, just go down. 2 slashes. Paste the code just to save it. Okay, now that we're done with 2 animations and then we added the animation controllers, right? Very important. Very important. Don't miss this part. You're going to swap the new view models for the old ones. So go to your view models, the old ones, the ones that you didn't add an animation controller to, and delete them. Now you're going to select both of the new ones that you added the controller to. You're going to duplicate them, take them, throw them into the view models. Good. Quickly, before we continue, I just wanted to address a couple of things that you might have missed or I might have not mentioned. In the starter GUI, in all of your texts, especially, no, actually not all of them, just the gun name, make sure that you scroll down and where you see text X alignment, you set it to left, which will keep your text here. So when you switch guns, it won't look weird. So make sure that's aligned. And then also very important, make sure that in your view models, the ones that we added a animation controller, make sure it opens up and has an animator in it. If it doesn't, click the plus sign, search for animator and edit. But yeah, that's basically just what I wanted to check. Now we're just gonna basically add some sounds for our guns so when you fire you can actually hear something. So to do that, you're gonna go to replicated storage, click the little plus icon, add a folder, and rename it to sounds. Make sure you spell it just like I did here. And then in this folder, you're gonna create a folder and then another one. So you want 2 folders for each one of your guns. So let's do the rifle first. Go to wherever you see your rifle's name, copy it, and then paste it, but very important, remove the spaces in between the letters. And I'll explain why when we do the code. So, done with the rifle, do the same thing with the pistol. So, copy the name, paste, and remove the spaces. So, here, here, and there. Great. If your gun, whatever you're using, doesn't have spaces, doesn't matter, just leave it how it is. Now, for the sounds, you're going to go to the toolbox and then search up, first of all, set the section to audio, and then search up something like either gunshot, M4, Glock shoot. I'm going to do M4 for the rifle, so usually look for like 1 second sounds. So just find something you like. Okay, all of these are bad. Okay, just for the tutorial, I'm gonna pick this one because it's not too horrible. So throw it into the middle. You see it pop up right here. Take it, drag it into your rifles folder, and rename it into fire. And then you can also edit stuff like, I think volume. What if I set it to 1? Okay, not bad, not bad. Now just do the pistol, so I'll search up something like Glock shoot. Okay, let's just use this one, whatever. Take it, drag it in, rename it into fire, and then drag it into your pistols folder, so this one. And you're actually done with the sounds, so let's just close these for now. Now we're gonna do code. We're gonna start off with the framework client. So once again, description below this video 5, and as you can see, there's 2 codes, framework client add-ons and then module add-ons. We'll do the framework client first. So this is pretty much the same as every single one of my other tutorials. There's either lines or sections, and please actually watch where I paste them. If you put them into the wrong place, it will not work. So let's start off with the top one. These numbers aren't always accurate. They're just kind of close enough. So this one's like around 11, so I'll go here. I'll go to line 9. I'll click enter twice and paste it so that this is on line 11. Right? Go back to the game. Now 14. Copy that. In game, go to line 13, click enter, paste. You see how there's 2 spaces now? Delete the extra space. Go back to the code. Our first section here, line 21. So copy that. Go here. Look for 21, which is right here. So after the last camera cframe.new, click enter, paste. Delete the extra space down here. So that should be like this. And I will paste the script at the very end so you guys can compare if you want to. Once again, Discord. And this is a little bit of a bigger section, and make sure you actually pay attention on this one because it's kind of hard since it's like in the middle of, since it's on line 54, what you're going to do is you're going to go to framework view model.parent camera in the find first child here, click enter and click paste, and you should see this. Now you're gonna go to here, line 77. So back to the game, go to 75, tap enter twice, paste. Now it's on 77. Delete the extra space. Again here, 85, copy. Back to the game, search for last camera cframe camera that cframe in the render step connect function. Click enter, paste, and then delete the extra space you created. back to the code. This one is line 159, so here 159. So actually, very important, make sure you don't paste it here or here. Make sure you go to line 58, click enter, and then paste it, so that it is still in the user input service function. Now for the last one, it's just line 174, so copy this. Make sure you delete this extra space right here, and then click enter and paste that in. Great, so this is what we get for the framework client. I will, by the way, post it like I did last time in fail check file. Basically, you'll be able to compare against it just in case you misplace something or your code doesn't work. I'll just paste the whole thing as soon as I'm done recording this video. Now we're going to do the module add-ons. So basically, these are just for the settings for your guns. And I would recommend just copying what's in between these two lines. So copy this. This is for the rifle, so copy that. Go to your game, go to your rifle settings, and then after these two lines, you're going to click enter and just paste that in. And very important, this is the ID that you made, you got from the animation earlier. You're going to copy it, and then you're going to replace this number for yours. And you're going to do the same thing for the pistol. So copy the in between the lines here. Go back to the game here, click enter, paste. And then once again, take the ID, copy, swap it for the new one. And you're basically done. So let's just quickly test it out. And if I click shoot, I can hear a sound and the animation playing, and then I can do the same thing for the pistol. And as you notice, the names of the gun in the bottom left corner switch as well. I know this one right here is kind of off center, so we will fix that a little bit later, but it does work. So, and then there's also full auto, so you can just hold. And then pistol is semi-auto. So if you like this tutorial, please like and subscribe, and I will quickly go over the settings. So here's your fire rate. It doesn't matter for the pistol since it's not full auto, but for the rifle, if you wanted your gun to shoot faster, you would set this number lower. And if you wanted to shoot slower, you would set this number higher. So that's just the fire rate. Whatever you put here is how fast your gun will shoot. And then obviously, if I was to put this full auto, instead of semi here, the pistol would become full auto as well. So that's how you edit those. And then this, very important, make sure in both of these, this name right here matches the sound file name here. So that's why we deleted the spaces, so the code matches, and also for the pistol here and here matches. But overall, yeah, you're done. If you like this tutorial, please like and subscribe. Comment if you have any questions and concerns, and then I will see you in the next one.